I'm Liza, and you're at home with Imagine If. Actually, today we're not at home, we're at the library. I'm at the library, but I'm missing all the library kiddos. So I thought that we would do a fun project. We would do some chemistry. And chemistry is all about states of matter. So, for instance, this water is liquid, right? Well, except when you freeze it, and then it's a solid, right? And then when you boil it, like I can in my kettle, then it evaporates into a gas. So, things can change their states of matter. But usually, they're one thing or another, solid, liquid, or gas. But there's some things that are a little bit different. I'm going to move this over here, because I have, do you like slime? I like slime. Here's some slime. Here we go. It's kind of solid, right? You can break it, except if you let it move slow, ooh, a little bit too fast there. If we let it move slowly, it's kind of a liquid too. It does, can you see those little chains? There we go. Now we got it going slow. Sometimes you have to warm it up in your hands a little bit. This slime's been sitting around. So, slime is pretty cool. It's a little bit different. It's a chemical reaction between different kinds of molecules. Everything's made up of molecules. Here we've got some glue molecules reacting with some borate molecules, and those molecules link up in new ways to form a new substance, and that new substance is slime. And slime is neat because it doesn't follow the rules. It doesn't have a consistent, meaning the same, viscosity, which is just how liquids behave. So if you move it quickly, it snaps like a solid. But if you move it slowly, it kind of pours like a liquid. It's a rule breaker, like some of you. So, you want to make some slime? Let's make some slime. That's my old slime. Let's make some new slime. So for slime, I'm going to put my bowls back here. You don't need very many things. You need cold water, which I've got right here. You need hot water, which I've got right here in a kettle. You can get it hot from the tap. You can get it hot in a microwave or on the stove. I grew up in England. I like kettles. You also need glue. You could use white glue. This is what I've got. I've got clear glue. And you need a reactor. Now, I'm going to use borax. Borax is something you can get in the grocery store. It's going to be with the laundry stuff, because it's actually used to make laundry soap. And it's just our reactor. If you don't have this, or if you can't get this, you can also use contact lens solution. This is a powder, so I'm going to show you how to make a solution out of it. It just means dissolving something in water. But if you have contact lens solution, you can just use the solution, obviously. And you're going to need some things to measure with, and some bowls, 2 bowls. So let's get started. I've got my little recipe right here, cheat sheet, so I'm going to keep referring to that, because I can't keep it all in my brain. So you're going to start with a little bit of borax. When I say little, I mean this much, half a teaspoon. Let's move my borax over here. This is a very ancient box of borax. I've had it for a long time. It makes a lot of slime. All right, this is the amount. You want it to be nice and level on the top. Pour that in there. And then you're going to put that back there. You're going to add 1 cup, not a half cup. This is my 1 cup measure, my purple cup. 1 cup of not cold water, hot. This is what you need your hot water for. If you're going to do this, depending on your age, you might need an adult to help you. Check in with an adult for hot water. Mine's pretty hot, it's steaming. Definitely adult for hot. All the way up to the top? That's not all the way up to the top. All the way to the top. Pour that in there. That back there. Then you're going to need to stir it. I've got a spatula. You'll see why in a minute. Spoons work fine. We like spatulas in the library. So, here we go. You want to stir it until it all dissolves. And dissolves means you can't see any of the solid. Remember, this is a powder. Powder is a solid. You can't see any of the powder, the solid, in the liquid, which is the water. So then, once your solid dissolves in your liquid, you've got what's called a solution. All right, I think we have a solution here. What's the problem? No. All right, I'm going to put my spatula back here. So that's one of our one of our chemicals now. We've got that's our borax solution. Now we're going to need our glue solution. So we're going to mix glue, half and half, glue and cold water. So I took my lid off ahead of time. It's a good thought, because if you get all messy or wet, it might be hard. All right, glue all the way to the top. My glue bag. Now you see the reason for the spatula. Spatulas are really nice for scraping. Get all my glue. Spoon will work too. All right. Put that down. I'm going to put this on a, you'll see it's nice to have a tray or just do it on a surface that you can wipe up afterwards. I'm going to get my half cup measure again, my red one, with my cold water and fill that all the way up to the top. There we go. Back. I'm going to mix this up, but first, because I want my slime to be pretty, I'm going to use my food coloring. Hard times in our food coloring department, we only have green, which is okay because I like green. I'm going to do about 3 drops. 1, 2, 3. Could go crazy, do 4. You don't. It actually goes a long way. You don't need much. All right, there we go. And then I'm going to mix. See if I can show you this a little bit without pouring it all over the table. Can you see that at all? Ooey gluey. All right, and this you just have to mix until it looks mixed. Do a little dance while you mix. Mix, mix. All right, there we go. Mixed enough. Then, all that's left is you're going to take your glue mixture and you're going to pour it into your borax solution. So I'm going to move my borax solution kind of front and center here, and I'm going to put my glue. Some of the slime recipes say do it slow. I think it's fine. This is just my works every time slime, and I've never worried about that. So works for me. All right, all in. And what you'll see happen, I'm going to get rid of this now. What you'll see happen right away, as soon as you pour your glue into your borax, is you'll see it'll start to, look at it, it's going to start to link up. That's your chemical reaction. It's happening right away. As soon as your glue molecules start to react with your borate molecules, they glom onto each other and they make these long, beautiful, long chain polymers. That's what we want, because we want it to be nice and slippery and slimy. So, and you'll also see that it won't use all of the borate or the borax solution, or your saline solution, or whatever you're going to use. Contact lens solution. Ask your adults before you use that. But that's okay. You'll just use as much as has reacted. So it's already, all the reaction has already happened now. And it's kind of warm. I'm going to get gooey. All right. Once you've mixed it a little bit with your spoon or spatula, you're going to start mixing with your hands. And this is where it gets really cool. Look at that. So now, right now it's warm, so it's gonna, oh, it's like the blob. It's gorgeous slime. Yeah. A little distracted by how nice this is. I'm going to break off a little bit and show you. As you work it more, it gets a little easier to move around. You'll be able to shape it and squish it. I'm going to show you. It's going to make really, can you hear those noises? It makes good noises. So, yeah, it's looking pretty cool. And you can, this is really fun to play with. If you get bored with Play-Doh, you can make some slime, change it up. But warning to the adults, it's a little messier than Play-Doh. It will stick to stuff, so you're going to want to keep it in the kitchen, in the bathroom, in the bathtub, somewhere where it's easy to clean up, not on the carpet. So that's what it looks like, and it's super fun to play with. So remember, when you, if you're going to try and persuade your parents to let you do this, it's chemistry, it's school. You're learning about long chain molecules. Mention polymers. Tell them it's a chemical reaction. So, and it's really fun. So, chemistry at the library. Go on, make it today. All right, see you next time.